welcome to another edition of the Local Footy Show. Welcome back to the Local Footy Show. Time to salute another Bendigo Bank local footy hero. And to help us do that this evening, we welcome to the panel Terry O'Callaghan.
Good evening, Daryl. Pleasure to be here. Good evening, Benny.
Thanks for joining us, Terry. And you caught up with one of those great people who make local footy clubs tick last weekend.
I certainly did, Daryl. I tootled down to Tooradin Football Club there on Western Port Bay, and we caught up with a gentleman by the name of Graham Bell, more commonly known around the club as Doc. And this man has been the treasurer of the football club since about 1965.
And a very emotional day down there.
It was. Unfortunately, the night before, Doc's father-in-law passed away, but he showed the true standing of a man who loves his local football. He still turned up and went through with the interview and everything like that, and we thank him for that. His father-in-law was also a life member of the club, past president, everything like that, and it was significantly expressed by a very large turnout at a minute's silence before the game, with all 4 teams participating on the day and many officials from both teams on the ground. And it was a magnificent sight to show the true meaning, I think, of grassroots football.
Thanks, Terry. Let's have a look at you catching up with a true local footy hero.
Tooradin Football Club, you've been here 40 plus years, I believe.
Yeah, since I started playing when I was about, I don't know, 13 or 14 or so.
So you actually started your football here and
Yeah.
you're still here?
Yeah.
And what point in your life did you get involved with the committee side of
I
things?
hurt my knee about the second or third year in senior footy, like about 17 or so. And those days the reconstructions weren't around, so the old surgeon said, well, you're a horse with surgeon, so you're finished. So I decided to get on the committee and just become a committee man. It's rolled along from there, I suppose. Yeah.
I don't think that there's too many words I could use to describe it, to be honest. His contribution to our football club has been absolutely phenomenal. In fact, you won't see another man be able to put the time to footy club that you've seen Doc put to our footy club. It's been absolutely incredible.
My father's a life member, I'm a life member. Yeah, my wife's a life member. Her mother's a life member.
Yeah, so there's no football widows in this
No,
case.
her father was a life member, and Ian's a life member and brother, so, you know, it's a...
So this is a real strong...
Yeah, you didn't get involved with a family unless you played footy or mucked around with it.
Doc's always been very easy to deal with. Great clubman. He's been here for, I don't know, 40, 50 years, I would imagine. He's been doing the same job as secretary for treasurer, for about 40 years, which is just a sensational effort.
Easy to work with, very frugal with money. You know the club's in good hands. Doc's handling money.
He's still here, he's still selling raffle tickets, and I see he's still got the pay slips in the back pocket for the players after the game. It always used to be good. He used to be get paid straight after, which was great.
Doc controlled the money, and was in a bag, in a tin, under his front seat of his car, in his pantry. And any financial queries we had, I'd say to Doc, what about this? Oh, she'll be right, we'll fix that one up, you know. How are we going to do that? Oh, yeah, it'll be right. So, over all those years, he's been a fantastic treasurer for the football club. And the days are gone, I suppose. It's a much more complicated thing to run a football club now, but my word, we had some funny days.
With the club now as a beautiful sports club, and you see that as a result of people like Doc and their mission.
Yes, it certainly is. Back in the late 70s, we had a problem with the local publican, so it was decided that we'd build our own. And over those years, we're fortunate enough to get in before the poker machines came to Victoria. We were fortunate enough to get on the ground floor, and the rest is history. It's turned into a magnificent venue for particularly for the family and the kids and the wives of the footballers. So overall,
it's almost a legacy for you.
Yes, yeah. Doc's, I suppose Doc to be number 1 or number 2 membership in this place, and rightly so.
Do you see yourself continuing to merrily trot along to the football club each week?
I'll follow it, but I don't know. I might retire from the treasurer's job. I think so.
In the foreseeable
The new
future.
president's not up. Doesn't. I'm a bit slack, he says, so I've got to get rid of him.
People will see this footage around country Victoria, and there's a fair chance they've been a victim of him, because there's not a man in country football that sold more raffle tickets than him, and I'll guarantee that.
It's been true for me.
Yeah.
I wish I was 20 ago.
And Doc wins a Bendigo Bank account banjo to the value of $250.
Old Beaconsfield too good for Rock. Berwick Victoria's, as we're packing them, Devon Meadows, Narry Warren, Keysborough had the bye. And down there at Tooradin, Berwick too good in the end there, Benny, and end up winning by 55 points.
Yeah, Tim Gunn was terrific, and Paul Bench, he was pretty good as well.
Yeah, had lots of the footy. Stephen Finlayson also a very, very good player for the Blues. And Dale Robinson, well, he worked his heart out from the first bounce.
Yes, and as did Adam Mott and Andrew Tuck. But the goal kickers, Tim Gunn kicked 5, Nathan White 4, and Robert Palazzello kicked 3 goals.
Tooradin had their share of good players too, though, Benny. Bo Miller among them. Mark Griffiths also getting plenty of the footy for them.
Yeah, Michael Hobbs and Adam Galea were also terrific. Matt Davey kicked 5 goals for them, and Chad Liddell, another good game from him.
Yes, he's played plenty of good footy over the years, Chad Liddell, and put in another good one for Tooradin last week. But not good enough in the end. Berwick emerging victorious.